Okay, guys, welcome back. I'm so glad to be back. It has been a minute since I have recorded or been here in our little studio. So I'm excited to kind of dive back in and get things back on track. As we all know, as business owners, and I'm a full time single mom, life gets crazy and things happen. So it's been a wild ride for the past month for me, for sure, in my personal life. Some crazy things have happened. So getting back on track, with Synovial Marketing, I want to give a huge shout out to my team during this time. They have held it down. They did all the things and took over for me while I couldn't be there. So again, I couldn't do it without them. But we are back and getting things back on track. More excited now than ever as the holidays are coming up, and it is a huge time for our business, for marketing. With the holidays, as a business owner, you know that you have to market. Like, marketing is so important right now in order to get those holiday sales that I'm sure you're hoping for. So, I want to dive into that today on this episode and talk about some things that you need to be thinking about with the coming holidays. They're approaching so fast. So, our clients right now, kind of where we're starting with them is thinking about those holiday promotions. So, you know, Black Friday, Thanksgiving, all of these things are like, we are in September right now when I am recording this. So, September, October, November, and December, we usually look at it in like 3 months ahead. So, if we're in September, October, November, now is the time that we're looking at Black Friday. Now is the time that we're planning and getting ready and getting content and thinking about, all of those things is now. Like, so that's what we're preaching to our clients, trying to get them, situated and ready so that they can have a really successful, holiday season coming up. And some things that we have heard from our business friends and things like that that I kind of want to address is, so everyone with the holidays, whether you're a business owner or whether you're just a regular, you don't own your own business, you just work maybe a 9 to 5 or a job, everyone is strapped for cash during this holiday season. It's kind of hard for everybody, whether you're trying to think of buying your family gifts or, purchasing things in your business. It takes money and it's expensive. So, one of the things that we have heard lately, which hurts my heart, is that you, as a business owner, have spent money on inventory, on products, and that you don't feel like there is room in your budget for marketing. And though we understand this, like I always say, I completely understand the holidays are a really tough, tight time. What we're thinking as a marketing agency is, you've purchased all of these products, and now how are you going to move those products? So, I feel like a lot of people know this as business owners, as people, but the way that you get sales is through advertisement and through marketing. So if you're not paying for marketing services, or within yourself that you are not capable of taking the time to do your own marketing, we always say, maybe you're not ready to hire an agency. We're not saying you have to hire us or work with us, but you need to know, as a business owner within yourself, that you are going to take the time to effectively market your products and services. Otherwise, you're not going to get sales. And for the holidays, like everyone, that's a major goal for businesses, is sales, is holiday sales. So setting yourself up for success is, when you're thinking about buying that inventory or buying maybe new products or things like that, also taking into account that you need a marketing budget. Maybe you do some paid ads, or maybe you need to hire a little bit of help for marketing. Like, you have to take that into account, because that is going to be disastrous. If you've spent money on this inventory and on these products and you are not, you know, marketing them effectively, you're not going to get any sales. So one thing to think about. Another thing that we are hoping that our clients and businesses out there are thinking about this time of year is spending some extra time, setting aside some extra time to get your systems on point. So, whenever the holiday rush comes, whenever like this Black Friday and all of that comes, that is not the time to be figuring out your systems or trying to figure out automations or things like that. So we're really trying to advocate on our social media and, really reach people that now is the time to set aside some time and really look into your systems. I That is the downfall of businesses during the holidays, as they didn't take that time to set up the systems, set up the automations. So they get this influx and this rush of customers and sales, which is great. That's what they want. But in that, their customer retention and their customer experience is really like hurt because the systems and the automations weren't set up. They're not there. So maybe you get all of these purchases and you're making sales and all of these things. But we always say that a sale should not be a one-time transaction. So you're getting all of these new customers. Maybe you're doing in-person events and you're getting sales at these events. But are you capturing email addresses? Do you have your email marketing systems and automations set up so that you're continually talking to these customers? So you've gained all of these new eyes on your business and maybe gotten new sales. But if you didn't take the time to set up the back end systems, whether it's email marketing, whether it's automations, whether it's, all of these things, your business will ultimately crumble and your customers will be unsatisfied. And it's great to have a one-time sale, but if your customer retention is also not on point and you're not making return customers out of your customers, ultimately you're not going to be successful in the long term. So every transaction that we have with a customer, we are looking at the lifespan of that customer. How long can we keep that customer, keep them coming back, maybe even keep them referring other people, even if you have a product where maybe it's a one-time purchase for that customer. They only need one bra or one candle, maybe whatever it is, whatever product or whatever service it is. Maybe it's a one-time purchase for them. But if you treat that customer and your customer experience and customer journey is on point, that customer can turn into 15 other customers for you in the long run. So super, super important, making sure that you are taking the time to get your systems really streamlined, really on point right now, because we don't want that to fail during these holiday times and this holiday rush. That would be devastating. So, taking time, setting aside funds for your marketing, or maybe if you're doing your marketing yourself, setting aside time for you to do that, which is completely fine. We have a lot of resources at Synovial Marketing that show you how to do your own marketing. You don't have to hire an agency like us. You can do it yourself. But just setting aside either that time or setting aside funds to hire somebody and help. And then setting aside some time to get your systems and automations, really good, really streamlined, so that you have a bunch of happy customers this holiday season and they are return customers and they're referring people. So these are things that we are telling our clients to think about. Also, if you can, getting kind of ahead on content. We're in September now, but October's coming up, Halloween, making sure you're getting that good holiday content, setting aside maybe an hour a week or, a couple hours a day if you can, to really get ahead and schedule that content. is really going to help you be successful during this holiday season, and kind of put you ahead of others in your league, which I think, is good. So another thing is thinking about, I know a lot of our listeners, a lot of our followers, they do in-person events, whether those are markets or events. So taking some time now before that starts, maybe it's already starting for you, maybe it's starting in the next couple weeks, but just kind of going over your processes for that. So one thing that a lot of the businesses that we work with or businesses that we just talk to that are business friends, they always tend to forget about collecting in-person information. And this is one thing that's so small, but can help your business so much in that long term. We always say that you should, I know a lot of y'all have like a table set up and have your products and have information and things like that, but it's so great at those tables to have just a piece of paper or a sign up list where people can give you their email addresses. So even if you have a table set up, someone approaches your table, approaches your booth, maybe they look around and they don't purchase right then, they can still sign up for your email list. Or, we always like to say give incentives. So maybe you say, hey, we're offering 10% off of one of our products, or we're giving away this product if you sign up for this email list. So even if they don't make a purchase that day at the event or at the market, you can still be getting email addresses and following up and staying up with these people to get a sale in the long term. One of the best pieces of advice that I've ever heard business wise, or one of the best things I've ever heard about business, is that just because someone might not be ready to purchase that day, maybe your product is $120 and they don't have $120 that day. Or I always think of the example of a photographer. So maybe, as a mom, I'm not ready for family photos right now. I'm not going to purchase it today. But I know that in the future, I'm going to want family photos. I'm going to want holiday photos and things like that. So I will sign up for an email list, or I'll sign up to be a subscriber for a photographer that I'm interested in. If that photographer has taken the time to set up those back end systems and automations, and they're emailing me every week or maybe once a month, they're popping up in my inbox, when I'm ready for those family photos or, holiday photos, whatever it is, or I'm ready for that product or service, they have been top of mind for me over time. So I've seen them in my inbox. I've been learning about the business. I've been seeing what's going on, the updates, things like that. The business is now legitimized in my head. So they're going to be the people that I'm reaching out to for those photos, for that product, for that service. So just making sure that, systems and automations is key, key, key. We will say that forever. Email marketing is an absolute must. We will die on the hill of email marketing because it is so, so, so crucial. And it is so underutilized in the business community. Just having an email list, communicating with your email list, being consistent with your email list will transform your business, can transform your business, because your customer retention will go up. You will have long-term, lifelong customers that trust you and refer you for your products and services. So at these in-person events or markets, being sure that you're collecting that information there as well. Also, I know a lot of y'all think about this that do the in-person markets, but thinking about your setup, thinking about how things are laid out, thinking about customer journey, customer experience, maybe how they're going to experience the product, or just some little things. It's the little things in business too that will help you stand out. And during this holiday season, I know we all know this, but there is so many small businesses, so many businesses. Maybe your niche is super saturated. So having these little things and taking the time to really set yourself apart in the little things is how you're going to be successful, how you're going to have a leg up, how you're going to transform your small homemade business into something that is, bigger. Um, so yeah, thinking about that. I know that these markets are about to start. We are excited because we get to go out and see our clients at these markets and experience their business, support their business. I love this time of year because I get to go out and see so many of y'all. I feel like during these summer months, I haven't gotten to see y'all and I miss y'all in person. Actually getting to, talk to y'all, see y'all, experience your products and services. So, holiday time is also a time for connection and networking. That's another thing that I feel like business owners kind of forget about too. They get so hooked on their customers and getting sales, which is good. Sales is what drives your business, but also networking with other business owners and finding your verticals and aligning with other businesses, maybe like doing a joint giveaway or, saying, hey, if you're doing gift baskets, I'll donate some of my product to put in these gift baskets for the holidays and just getting that brand awareness. So, another thing that we have been, if you were one of our clients, we have talked about this so much lately, is figuring out what your goals are for this point in time. So, again, sales is important. We have to have sales in order to progress your business. But sometimes some actions in marketing shouldn't be directed, all of your marketing efforts should not be directed towards sales. Sometimes it's brand awareness. Sometimes it's just getting your name out there and building trust. So, we talk about like social media. Social media is really for brand awareness, for getting people to see your brand, see who you are, know that you are a legitimate business through the look and feel of your content. Your content looks professional. Everyone's like, oh, this is a great business. They're spending time on their content. Their content is informative. Their content is professional. I can trust them. But a lot of social media content doesn't convert to sales like initially. Like, you usually a piece of content is not created and you get 5 sales from that piece of content. Content in social media is really to build trust and to establish brand awareness. People look at your Instagram for 3 to 4 months. They're feeling out who you are. They're seeing the vibe, seeing if y'all are compatible on your values and, those types of things. That's important. You have to have that. Like in today's day and age, if you do not have social media, if you are not producing content that is informative and professional, you're not going to make it in your business because every other business has social media that's informative and professional and great content. So you have to have that, but that is not always, the content is not always going to transfer over to sales. So evaluating your goals for right now, what are you trying to do in your business? Do you need more brand awareness? Okay, so with brand awareness, we need to focus on your social media and getting your presence out there and making it professional. If maybe you have that, you have a professional, good brand presence, and now you're looking for sales, you need that injection of cash, you need that injection of sales. Okay, let's turn on some paid ads. We can do some paid ads and really like push the sales, push a certain product, maybe your highest performing product. We're really driving traffic to that product and showing why that product is important, showing why people need it, showing the value. So, a goal of brand awareness is going to be a different strategy than a goal of sales. And maybe a goal is just like the customer journey, like enhancing your customer journey or your communication with your customers. Maybe you're not communicating. After a sale is made, maybe you're not like communicating, following up. There is no customer journey. There is no customer experience. So with that, we're going to look at email marketing and really trying to set up email marketing, amp up your email marketing so that you can build trust and get that customer relationship, going and really positive. So that's another thing that needs to be done this time of year as the holidays are fast approaching is setting goals, evaluating your goals, evaluating maybe a goal for September, evaluating what a goal is for October, evaluating November, December, like setting that out and writing that down is really how you are going to be successful and be able to measure your success and know kind of how things went. And at the end of this holiday season, be able to give yourself constructive criticism on what could be better, how you can do things better going into the new year in your business. That's what I like to do for our agency at Synovial Marketing is we set goals for September, October, November, December, and then after the holiday season, we're able to sit down and be like, okay, what happened? Because we have measurable goals. Okay, we didn't hit this goal. Okay, we didn't hit this goal. Okay, we hit this goal. And with that, moving forward into January and into the new year, we can take that, give ourselves constructive criticism. Okay, here's what we need to do to hit these goals and exceed these goals and move forward and progress forward for the new year. And that, I mean, that's game changing for business is having measurable, actionable goals and writing them out, following them, knowing what's happening in your business, evaluating and analyzing your KPIs, your key performance indicators, looking at the data and having a way to look at the data. We talk about having data. You have data through social media, you have data through email marketing, you have data through your website traffic, making sure that also at the end of this holiday season, you're also analyzing that data. It's not just there for nothing. I feel like a lot of times we do all of these things, spend money on these things, and then we don't take the time after everything is said and done to go back and analyze the data and say, hey, what really happened? Like, what happened? Where can we be better? Where can we grow? How can we progress moving forward into the new year? And in doing that and setting the goals, measurable, actionable goals, following through with that, and then checking yourself after that time frame is how you're going to grow your business and just expand and really just expedite your business, blow it out of the water. So, with holidays coming up, make sure that you are setting goals for yourself, making sure you're setting time aside for scheduling content. If you're doing content yourself, if you're wanting to hire somebody to help with your marketing, make sure you're setting the budget aside. If you have, no matter how great of products or services you have, if you are not marketing them effectively, you are not going to get sales. So if one of your goals is sales or, higher sales this holiday season, really, really, really evaluate your marketing, whether you're doing it yourself or whether you're hiring somebody, outsourcing those, evaluate how you're going to do that so that you can really achieve that goal. You're not going to get sales unless you market effectively. So no one will know that your product or service exists unless it is being talked about, unless it is being marketed. And then also looking at your systems and your automations before this crazy season, y'all, before the holidays get crazy, evaluate your systems so that you don't have this amazing influx of customers and then lose them 2 months later because you have no systems in place, no automations, no follow-up. That would be really sad. So evaluate your systems, evaluate your marketing efforts, and put measurable, actionable goals in place before this crazy holiday season. It's coming. It's coming so fast. I can't believe how fast September is just flying by. And I know October is going to be another super busy time. And then November, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, it'll be done, written off in the books. So make sure y'all are ready. As always, if you need any help or just need a sounding board to talk about ideas or a marketing plan or strategy, always, always, always feel free to reach out to us. You can reach out to us on Instagram at Synovial Marketing or at our website, synovialmarketing.com. We love, love, love getting to speak with y'all and, walk with you through your business journey and watch you grow as a business. So I love getting to talk to y'all. Stay tuned for more Synovial Marketing Masterclass episodes, and we will see y'all next week.